So, apart from probably some people in my field, most of us can agree that mosquitoes are no fun to be around and probably the most annoying animal. We all hate it when we get bitten or when they disturb a perfectly peaceful night. But more importantly, mosquitoes are also the world's deadliest animal. We estimate that they kill over 800,000 people each year, which is way above even human-caused deaths. This really high number is due to the fact that they're a very effective disease vector. The disease transmission is done through their biting behavior when they're blood feeding. Now, what my research centers on is how mosquitoes make this decision to bite when they land on your arm, for instance. What is it about your arm, and what mechanisms does the mosquito use that ultimately drive this biting behavior? There are many senses that mosquitoes will use to detect, find, and bite you. But what I'm focusing on in my study is how taste plays into this. It might be kind of strange to think that mosquitoes actually taste their food, and obviously their system is very different from ours. Their taste organs are distributed throughout their body, but the first one that they use when they land on something, and the one that I'm focusing on for my study, is the tarsus, which is basically just the end of their leg. In a mosquito's tarsus, there are many neurons that will respond to the various taste molecules on your skin. Each of these neurons will express a specific protein called receptor, which when bound by the taste molecule that they're tuned to, will elicit a response in that neuron. A signal will then be sent to the central nervous system, which will drive the appropriate behavior. So different populations of neurons will express specific receptors, which in turn respond to specific taste molecules. So when the mosquito's on your arm, the taste molecules on there will elicit a response in a specific population of neurons through these receptors, and that will initiate the blood feeding. Now, even though mosquitoes have such a large impact on us, not a whole lot has been done in terms of figuring out their taste processing mechanisms. And so for my project, I want to characterize the anatomy of some of these populations of neurons, and then also look at them while I'm delivering a specific taste stimulus and seeing if I can observe a response in the neuron. In order to have a look at these neurons, we need to genetically modify the mosquitoes so that now the populations of neurons that we're interested in looking at will be labeled by a marker. We basically attach this fluorescent marker to the neuron, and if we emit a certain wavelength of light, we're actually able to see those neurons but not any other ones. This allows me to build a map of where the neurons are in the leg and also what they respond to. Ultimately, our goal is to build our knowledge of the mosquito taste system so that down the line, hopefully, we can have better interventions against mosquitoes to decrease this high rate of mosquito-borne diseases. Thank you.